What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. So in this one, it's not going to be too long. We got a clip. Glasses Malone has some people calling in, giving their opinions on J. Cole's album. So first of all, what do y'all think about it so far? Me, I think it was pretty good, man. I didn't mind it. I think he had too many songs. He probably had more than he needed. But it was all right. It was all right. I mean, I was fairly entertained. Fairly entertained. It is a big difference though. Like I could listen to that, but and apparently they leaked those Drake leaks that been going coming out, those snippets, or they leaked the whole song. It's trash. When I say trash, trizash, like trit nash. You feel me? Trit nit nash. All right. I couldn't even listen to it. I couldn't even listen to it. But I could at least listen to J. Cole's. But you know, his fans' reviews was mixed, man. We're gonna go ahead and listen in on this. Let's go.
Good afternoon.
What's up, Glasses?
All right, who
Hey,
am I speaking with?
Hey.
It's KP, Missy Pine.
KP, what's
They need
happening?
to stop, man, they need to stop capping about this J. Cole album. This album is good. Now, it's not his best work, but this album is good.
Scale of 1 to 10.
I'm going to give it about an 8.5. He did good. I know that everybody talking about, you know, the battle and stuff like that, but I think he did his thing. 2 albums.
8.5. Now I listened to it all. 8.5. I just feel like it was too many songs, man. He should have really condensed that into one album. Yeah. I can't go 8.5. Now, if we was rating songs, maybe that's what I should have done. Maybe I should have like rated each song and then did an average and seen what that came out to be. I don't know. That I still don't think I would have came out to an 8.5 though, for sure. If I had to give it one, man, I'm with this. There's a comment over here at the top that says 6 out of 10, too many songs. I think I would probably be there with that person just because of all the songs that I don't think I needed to hear.
Out of the 2, I think I listened to about 10.
That's it?
Out of the 2.
Come on, man.
24 songs and you giving it 10 songs, you give it an 8.5?
I think
look, the way you feel about Kanye West is how I feel about J. Cole. Like his character, I don't get with. There's a lot of flip-floppy, questionable stuff, but the artistry and the craftsmanship into his work, the introspective rapping, I like that. That's something I'm in. That's the bag that I'm into, and like that's I would say it's a 7.
It's not a fair comparison these days. How you feel about Kanye these days is going to be totally different because Kanye done went totally left field on us, man. Totally left field. So no, but yeah, J. Cole is giving out some substance for sure, But he overdid it. Like this is the problem. I think, and I think you'll probably see this with Drake's album. These guys. Here's where you see a lack of confidence. These guys, especially because of the battle, they're trying to overcompensate, right? And so they really don't know. And this is just all me spitballing, y'all. I don't know, of course, what these guys was thinking, but just seems like it's a lack of confidence. And so I feel like, was he confident enough to say, hey, man, let's knock this down to 12, maybe 15 songs, the best ones we got. Boom, put that. Like, you know how when somebody's trying to convince you of a point that they themselves don't believe and they just keep talking and talking, you're like, all right, man, I hear you. Damn, like, I got it. But they just keep going because they're not convinced. It's kind of the feeling I'm getting with this, you know?
Solid 7. I mean, that's how I
No
feel.
7.
All right, if I'm gonna be honest, I say this one will probably be like an 8.
It's that good. It's an 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
Tell me the truth, Black. Don't spare me nothing.
I ain't gonna say you nothing. Like I said, I mean, I listened to it last night. The second half was better than me than the first half. Like, there's no commercial singles on it, nothing like that. No record on the album would be like a single. He said that. So, I mean, I give him that, but I can't say I'm a circle the block on a lot of songs. Out of 24 songs, I might like 8.
Do y'all think that was a mistake to not have a song or two that could be like commercial singles, have that type of success? What do y'all think about that? I mean, because I don't know if that was Kendrick's intention or not, but he had a few songs off of the GNX album that was like that. But the Clips didn't necessarily have a song like that, and their album still did well and was well received as well. So, do you need one? No. But would you have liked to have seen one, especially from Cole, who's done all sorts of commercial songs, right? So it wouldn't be like it was his first time. It is interesting that he didn't do that, though.
Damn.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, October.
On a scale of 1 to 10, I mean, I give it like a 7 because like it's was his last project. But I give it a 7. I mean, I can't say a 10 out of 10 or nothing like that. But I mean, I know he put a lot of effort into it, but it just ain't my cup of tea.
Good afternoon.
What's the deal?
What's the deal? Who am I speaking with?
This Jim.
Jim, what's the deal, man? So tell me about it, Jim. 1 out of 10, where you rate the whole presentation, man?
I gotta give it a 0.
Damn.
My homeboy told me he made Big and Pac apologize to each other. There was no shot. I was listening to
that definitely do not.
Yeah, the Big Pac joint was a little out of pocket. I ain't gonna lie. I wouldn't go. That wouldn't make now that song. You might get a song a 0, so that's going to drop down the average. But that wouldn't make me give the album a 0 though. That was one of the songs we really didn't need, or he should have reconceptualized that. I don't know, but that wasn't it, my man. That was not it. I don't know if he was trying to, take a page out of Kendrick's book and he did Reincarnated, so he thought he might one up him. But yeah, no, that was a fail.
That definitely does not make me feel comfortable.
Lyricists have a way of delivering a message and making you feel it, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Cole don't deliver with no. He don't deliver not just no like life, but like when Kendrick make a song like Fear, or when Scarface say, "Don't why you put your Mickey D's in my community?" Like they ain't doing nothing for my community. Like they say it in a way it shows that they care. Cole says things in a way that he cares about rapping you. The main reason why I hate it, bro, is because everybody's a hypocrite on a certain level. That's fine. I get it. But you cannot be a hypocrite like level 3 hypocrite, cool. You can't be level 10 hypocrite where you got a song on the album where you talking about, you calling this dude a punk bitch. Like you yelling out punk bitch, you want to fight this dude the whole time. But you sitting up there talking about niggas is tripping for wanting to have a rap battle, and you do a song about what if Biggie and Pac apologize. But you got a literal song on your album talking about how you want to beat a nigga up, like in real life.
I got you, man. Tell me about the new album.
Hey, no, he made a couple good points. Kendrick and Scarface ain't the only ones, right? Tupac, and there's a few other artists that when they said stuff, it wasn't just what they said, it was how they said it, and it evoked emotions, whatever those emotions might be. I see what he's saying. When you listen to Cole, it's like he's rapping, but how much emotion is he evoking? I mean, he's probably getting something out of somebody somewhere. He wouldn't have so many fans, but I get what he's saying. And as far as that last part, at level 3, level 10 hypocrite, yeah, I don't know. You make a song dissing somebody, then you talk about big. I don't know. This is coming from the guy who apologized for saying. That's what I'm saying. Some of these songs, they just didn't need to be, man.
It's a 6.7, and I'm gonna tell you why. I only listened to it like one time. It kind of don't have no replay value. I don't know how you go from promoting college and you wanting to push people to get in that and trying to better educate themselves. Now we gonna start preaching, putting our focus on the people in the pen or whatever. I don't know. He just got me confused. He was all over the place. That's why I give it a 6.7.
I can respect
because the lyrics is there. The creativity is there, but he's just rapping. That's all he's doing. He's just rapping and confused. You don't even know what direction he's going in.
Shout out to Ad.
And this is interesting because I heard and seen comments along the lines of Cole being hypocritical, whether it's what the guy said, level 3, level 10, whatever level, what he just said, right? Contradictory, hypocritical. I've seen this many times, and I heard many people say this so far since the album dropped. But I find it interesting. It's not as loud as those who think maybe Kendrick has been hypocritical. right? And it's weird because you can't really point to something that Kendrick has done or said. I mean, besides what he's told us, right? As far as like his relationship, things like that, and say, oh, he's so hypocritical because of that. People will give that fake activist narrative, but there's nothing you can point at and say, oh, he said this, but he did that. Really, right? But with Cole and them, we got documented proof of the hypocrisy. We got it in the lyrics, we got it in real life, we got all of that. But like that narrative it seems like it's almost being willfully ignored by a lot of people, right? Because they'll speak disparagingly of Kendrick, and this is coming from Cole Drake fans and others, and they'll try to use that to tear him down in his credit. But with Cole, I mean, you got a few people who saying it, but it's not out there like it should be, I think, and it's more warranted. Those tags are more warranted than they have been for Kendrick. I just think that's a very, interesting thing that's going on right now when it comes to these narratives.
That's Two Crimson. Thank you for the $25. After listening to the Fall Off, I finally found peace. When I die, I want Jermaine Cole to lower me into my grave so he can come let me down one last time.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
Bro, somebody left that comment. After listening to the Fall Off, I finally found peace. I thought he was going somewhere with that shit. So he can let me down one last time. How many of y'all feel like that?
I thought they was going somewhere.
I know, right?
Wow. Yo, LT, y'all the best, LT.
Good afternoon.
Hey, that's crazy. That's crazy. Somebody said this album let Nas down. I don't think he was doing it for Nas. Better than GNX. Okay, that's rage bait. 8.6 out of 10. This one of those albums you have to sit with for a while. I feel like it. I hated Mr. Morale. Now it's coming around. I think I see what he's saying. And look, I'm not gonna it might have to grow on some people. You can't say with Mr. Morale, it has to grow on you and use that as a conversation piece for that album when it comes to Kendrick and not do the same with this. I don't think that would be fair either. That song was talking about when he was 29, not beating someone up now at 41. Yeah, no, I got the point, but still, there's a lot of things going on that would warrant Cole having that hypocritical label, like flamboyantly hypocritical, or should I say blatantly? Both. Let's go both. 7, 3 out of 10, 4 out of 10, 9 out of 10. Cole is hip hop. This ain't shoot a fuck a hoe. Probably shoot a nigga fuck a hoe and flexing. It's iconic artistry, storytelling, and paying respect to his influences. What are people talking about? Yeah, no. And I can respect that aspect of it. So for instance, this would be something I wouldn't mind playing with my kids around for the most of the songs, right? But there's a lot of songs in there that I wouldn't mind having on in the vehicle when I'm driving with my kids, because there's a lot of other songs I don't even play for myself, let alone what I play for my kids. Real quick, Joe Budden had a couple things to say about the album. Let's check out these clips real quick.
But again, these joints that I'm going to go back to, especially the girl joints, especially that Burna Boy, that Tim's, that Legacy, them records. This is going to be around for a little bit. Some of these songs. But again, back in the scope of his discography, did it change much for me? Absolutely not. It's still probably Forest Hills Drive as his best project, with Off Season being my favorite project.
I flip-flop those, but
I'm right there.
Nothing he did changed that.
I kind of agree.
I definitely agree.
In the greater scope of this falls back towards earlier Cole, really, honestly, for me.
But he the one saying, yo, this is if Hov without reasonable doubt last. It's not.
No. Hell no.
That's not true, J. Cole.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be a dick for saying that, but that's not true. But J. Cole, easily one of the greatest rappers that we have.
For sure.
I love that there's still somebody that actually appreciates the art form that is down to even take risks conceptually, not hit every mark. Like please don't get me wrong. I appreciate all of these things, but just this album did for me also highlight some of the things that frustrate me about J. Cole.
And I appreciate an artist willing to put out a project that's special to them.
Word.
Like instead of just, okay, we got to do this. We need to go get this feature. We need to get this producer. No, this is the project I want to make.
Correct.
I appreciate that. Even if I don't like everything about it, I'm still going to appreciate the fact that you went and I made a piece of art for my hometown, for my people.
Because this album, no matter what I feel about it creatively, it did make me, want to go down south.
Did it?
Yeah.
The same way when Not Like Us came out, I was like, all right, I have to go to LA just to feel the air while this is out. This gives me that.
You got to be there
for North Carolina and South Carolina for me, honestly.
I wonder if they were saying all this with Mr. Morale. I love to go back and look at those clips, but I ain't about to go search them. But these niggas was popping ass to GNX. The fall off sound better than that. I think you're wrong there, buddy. Time will prove that to be wrong. It's always funny when people say a new album isn't better than your best work. It's just unfair. No, that's unfair because how many best are you really going to have? I mean, there does come a point when you got to realize that most artists are probably going to reach a peak, and there's probably going to be that one album that's like the pinnacle of their inspiration and everything, and where like there was just synergy and everything just came together, right? It's like you catch lightning in the bottle. It is unfair to compare that to everybody, but it's natural, right? That's what we're going to do. But if you were to look at it objectively, it is unfair to say, oh, it doesn't compare to this or it doesn't compare. Like, a lot of times when you got that one thing, that one album, that one moment, you're not going to get that again. So yeah, I get that part of the argument.
Check instead of escalating.
I can't even hear that.
Yeah, I was hoping you turned that off. I don't want to hear
I can't listen to that.
I don't want to hear this shit.
I feel like
my problem
by now he said everything that he wanted to say and needed to say, and we could have closed this album and been off to the races. But some of this is extra. This is extra. What if?
I just feel like he's too good of a rapper to do that right there. I don't need that from you.
Fair.
Not from you. Like the bar is high for J. Cole, my nigga.
If you were gonna take that concept, you had to deliver better than that.
And again, to my earlier point, Mortal Man exists. Like Kendrick kind of touched on the Tupac thing and kind of did it better, like a lot better.
Though.
Yeah.
You fuck my bitch for check.
But I used to love it.
Right after that is What If.
I'm good.
Stop it, my nigga. You do not need to hear J. Cole go through Big and Pac's mirror and say, what if these things? Tell me y'all need it. Tell me y'all need it.
I like that concept.
I like
that. That wasn't
I liked it conceptually. I just don't think that he delivered with the song. I like the concept. I like how he tried to incorporate Big's rap style, Pac's rap style into the song. It just didn't hit a home run for me. Again, the concept is fire. Okay. It didn't hit a home run for me.
I think it was unneeded in the story of this album. I will say that.
Leave that for Joyner Lucas, bro. Let him do his thing.
I can't even hear that.
Yeah,
What do y'all think about that song? The ones that heard it, do y'all think he should have left it off? You know what I think? Some of those songs, if not all, from that mixtape, and probably maybe a couple of them at least, they could have definitely replaced songs on that album. What y'all think about that? I think there, if not all the songs from the mixtape, probably could have took spots on that album and made the album way better. I don't know why he did it like that. My thought on the song, What If, he is not talking about Big and Pac. What if he is talking to Drake and Kendrick? What if he is the only one who really want peace between them? Oh my goodness, stop it. No, that's not what it is. Can a nigga just do it his own way? Y'all niggas stay on that bias shit. Stop. You know what? This is never a fair statement to make, dude. These guys are putting out art. They're putting it out. Now, if everybody was raving about it and giving it praise, you know, none of these people with these dissenting opinions will have anything to say. You can't take all the accolades without the criticism. You just can't have one without the other, man. There's going to be some accolades. There's going to be some criticisms. Stop with the whole bias, hating, this, that, and the other. This is the point of them putting it out. They know this when they put it out. People have different views and perspectives. I believe that J. Cole killed this track and no one could ever do what he did. You can't criticize something that's dope. I don't agree that no one could ever do what he did. As far as criticizing, I disagree with that as well. And you can criticize it. That's the whole point. That's why you got people who are called critics. That's what they do for a living. Although people always want to drag Kendrick and be mad, he always wins until they look at the competition. He don't win for no reason. He's simply better. Hey, man. Hey, man. I mean, it's been a few days or so. It's been a little bit more than a few days, actually. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Do y'all agree? What do y'all rate the album at? What's the replay value for you? I don't know. I think there's some really nice tracks on there. I could have done without probably most of them. Chop it down to 12 to 15, Cole. 12 to 15 of the best tracks. Take a couple of them joints from the mixtape, throw them on there, take some of that other bulk out, toss that shit. Put it on 100 gigs or something. I don't know. Don't put it on the album. But anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in the next one.